Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. I'm GetGoodGuy, and we finally have an official cinematic trailer for Firestorm, which is Battlefield 5's Battle Royale. So today I'm bringing to you a breakdown of the trailer, plus the current relevant information that we have for Firestorm, some of which is from the reveal stream of the trailer itself. I'm not going to feature the whole trailer today, as I've been advised by Jeff Braddock, an EA community manager, that would likely cause copyright issues, and I don't want that. So I'll be showing you stills of the relevant sections that I talk about, and I've linked to the trailer in the description if you want to watch it in its entirety. So let's get things started, and I'll run through the information that I picked up from what was said in the reveal stream. Firestorm will be available on the 25th of March. That's the 25th of March. We now finally know when we can play it. That's about a week and a half away from the release of this video, so it's not far away at all. And it's shipping as a 64-player Battle Royale, which will take place on a map specifically designed for Firestorm. If you're wondering about how to play it, the official word is that it's part of Battlefield 5 itself. It's not currently going to be free to play, but it is free to play for anyone that already has Battlefield 5. Whether this will change in future, we'll just have to wait and see. It was also mentioned in the reveal stream that you can use all of your unlocked Battlefield 5 cosmetics in Firestorm as well. And we know from a previous leak that there is different weapon rarity in Firestorm, much like in a lot of other Battle Royale titles, as long as that leak doesn't turn out to have incorrect information when the full game is out. But the weapon balance will apparently feel the same in Firestorm as in the standard multiplayer, so as to keep things consistent, but with the caveat that certain aspects may be tweaked somewhat if it makes sense for the balancing of the mode. This was brought up when someone asked about one-shot headshot kills with bolt-action rifles, so that specifically may be adjusted. And you will need to scavenge for your ammunition and such like in the traditional Battle Royale fashion. It was also hinted at that there is some form of intriguing aspect of Firestorm to be found. Does that mean there's a Firestorm Easter egg, or perhaps a story behind it to discover? Currently we don't really know, as the information is very vague, but it felt worth mentioning, and I'm sure you want all of the information I can give you. So what about the trailer itself? Well, I'll go through what I noticed. So you predictably dive out of a plane and then eventually parachute to the ground. It does then appear that you drop without a weapon. Again, this is pretty standard, but there are a few BRs out there that handle this differently. So you will need to go and find a weapon. And the early section of the trailer did essentially confirm that you drop in squads of 4. So this looks like being a squad-based BR, much like Apex Legends, which makes sense with the vehicles in Battlefield. Time will only tell if solos and duos will also be a part of Firestorm at some point. Now, there are many vehicles on show in the trailer, and it was confirmed that they're all available. They aren't just for the cinematic. Now, was their prevalence in the trailer purely to display them all and for cinematic reasons, or does this hint at Firestorm being a vehicle-heavy experience, marking itself out as being quite different from almost all other BRs out there? Possibly. We'll have to wait and see. But I saw a tank in the trailer. There was also a boat, which shows that there will be a water-based section of the map, and that boat did actually also function as a land vehicle as well, so that's pretty cool. Then there was of course the red tractor that's essentially been the prevalent meme of Firestorm so far. The trailer showed that not only can you run people over with the tractor, but there was also a Pak-40 connected to the back of it. So the tractor's going to be a bit more versatile than I imagined. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what can be done with that when I get my hands on Firestorm. But perhaps the most exciting vehicle-based thing from the trailer was a helicopter. It was confirmed that this is actually a prototype helicopter that was used in World War II, and this is what's planned for airborne experiences in Firestorm rather than planes, as it was decided that a plane could really mess with the balancing. Then the final vehicle-based aspect of note was a quick section that showed a squad opening some form of bunker, it looked like, which revealed a vehicle underground. Is this how you get some of the vehicles? Is this an especially powerful vehicle? Will these areas be high action places as people try to get such a vehicle? We'll have to see. Whatever the answer is, it adds another layer of depth to the Firestorm experience. Now, we also saw that there's artillery available. It appears that this is an ability that you find around the map, much like a weapon, as you fire a flare out to call in the artillery, which appears to then function in a somewhat similar manner to the artillery that can be called in by a squad leader in the multiplayer. On top of that, it was clear from the trailer that buildings can still be damaged and somewhat destroyed. In fact, a piece of information that was discussed during in the reveal is that the actual firestorm itself, or the closing ring, does destroy buildings. So the fire doesn't just damage you, but also affects the environment around you, which is a really cool aspect. And so, that's the information that was made available from the stream, plus my breakdown of the cinematic trailer for Battlefield 5. We now know when it's available and the basics that we can expect from the experience itself. Also, there will be a more gameplay orientated trailer next week, packed with a load more info. So I'll be tuning in for that, and will likely produce another video similar to this one to bring all of those details straight to you in an easily digestible video such as this. So if you want to see that and you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like, subscribe, turn on notifications and join my Discord server in the description and my pinned comment. Here's the board of awesome for the epic people who support the channel on Patreon. They're all absolute heroes and love them all deeply and often. If you want to join them on the board of awesome, the links to the Patreon page is in the description and my pinned comment. And with that all said, I'm GetGoodGuy and I'll see you next time. Laters.